Hi there. This is Patrick Schwier from the Schwier Real Estate Group, Remax One. I'm here to do my weekly report on where is the inventory. As you know, there has not been a lot of inventory lately. So weekly, I started this last March. I started tracking in 12 different cities exactly where the inventory is, whether it's going up, whether it's going down, and also what the buyer demand is. And you can see that by how many properties are actually in escrow, either under contract or pending. So follow along with me. If you're going to go to check out my report weekly, you can go basically every Wednesday. Go to patrickshousinginventory.com, click enter, and here you go. It's a blog article right off of schwiergrouprealestate.com. You can go to where's the housing inventory, and you'll see I completed this a little bit earlier today, about 6:20 p.m. These are the 12 cities I'm kind of actively tracking just because they're relatively close to me. My office is in Newport Beach. I live in Aliso. Used to live in Huntington Beach, so I know the area very well from San Clemente down to San Clemente up to Seal Beach. So again, if you look at it right now, it's interesting. So when I started tracking last March, the total numbers of active homes for sale total was 554. So now it's up 200% to 1,626 homes currently active on the market. Here's a breakdown of single family versus condo, and then also pending. Now, if you go back to last March, the pending count was closer to 950. So now it's off almost 25% down to 733 under contract. So that's interesting to note. So I'd like to bring up 3 points. One, are all the buyers gone and they're just not buying anymore? And will inventory increase dramatically? In my thinking, and from my experience and having worked through two different real estate cycles, I would have to state that the buyers are still there. They're also they want to find the right property. They just want to pay an extra 20% retail. So, as you know, within the last 3 years, 3.5 years, properties have gone up 30, 40, 50%. So at this point now, the top of the market was last March, and now we're going down. Now, the question is, how unique is the property that it's in the community? If it's super unique, you're not going to see much of a price degradation, and you'll probably find a lot of buyers looking to buy the property. But if it's kind of a cookie cutter property, maybe not so much. So if you're a seller, what you got to do right now is you really got to look and know what is it that you should list your property at. Now, I have a URL you can track or go to, which is myochomeisworth.com. And in conjunction with HomeBot, I have a site here where you can type in your address, 123 Abbott Lane. See what pops up here. Abbott Lane, Andover, Massachusetts, I guess. We're going to find out that that home is worth $1,094,000. So it's gone up quite a bit. And as you know, everywhere in the United States have gone up. Ideally, you would be in Orange County and you'd be doing the same thing here, putting a different address in there. So my advice to you is this. One, if you're a seller or a buyer, know what the inventory is doing. So come back to patrickshousinginventory.com weekly. Two, call Patrick. Call me at 714-401-0893. Text me. Follow me on Instagram at @thepatrickschwier. And three, remember, especially as a seller and a buyer, the peak of the market was about 3 months ago in March, February, March. So the market has slowed down. There's less inventory, but there's still quite a few buyers out there ready to buy purchases and add to their real estate portfolio. So you really need to be sure as a seller you list the property correctly to get the highest price of the available buyers who are ready and willing to buy. And as a buyer, you need to make sure you know what the market and the community are doing so you don't over purchase, or at least over make an offer too high. And that way you can get the property at what is affordable to you and that the seller will agree with. So again, that's where I come in. Again, 3 decades of experience. My job is to help you as a seller or a buyer is to list or make a purchase at the right price to guarantee that you actually achieve your real estate objectives. So again, this is Patrick Schwier, 714-401-0893. You can reach out to me anytime, and I look forward to talking with you. Have a great night.